We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe.
Starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
I hope so. Tired of losing.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Reyes is on his way home. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Road,
time,
doing good on the road.
With 2 gone.
Okay, at home.
Ripped down the line, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Domingo Pena. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Line drive, base hit to right.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral.
Striding in once again, Rich. Prime time. He reached on a single in his first try. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Rougned Odor.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second.
How you doing, Age 24? Hope you're having a good night. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 3-0 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in,
Mike, come on, Mike.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Against him. Come on, all you gotta do is hit a sac fly.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line to the right side.
Edison really got a hit. That was good job.
Lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
He reached out and poked it. For the 0-2 count against him, most of the time they end up striking out.
Ready once again, Rich. Prime time. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, come on. Am I early? I'm late. Really?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Digging in now, Rougned Odor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. To deliver the 0-1. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hit on the ground out to short. Moreno right there. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Stepping into the box, Rich. Prime time. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, it seems like it has enough.
In now for the O's, Guillermo Moreno. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now the payoff pitch home is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 8. At the plate, Rich. Prime time. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. That's in there. Base hit.
All right, ease up, ease up.
Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
How about it?
Here's Rougned Odor now, and their runners at the corners now. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
He didn't hit that ball anywhere.
Back here in the Lone Star State.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem, so they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6, the final tally in this one.
The
Texas Rangers.
and they get the win.
now from the home of the Rangers. We're at Globe Life Park. Juan Ornelas gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So stepping in, Domingo Escobedo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 25.
Down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game.
I can never stop a ball that's
ready now.
Straight down the line.
Prime time. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Slow roller back to the mound.
Back to the stupid pitcher.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today.
Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Cordero is right there, one down. Digging in, Rich Primetime. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Mazara is off at first with 2 away.
He got a 9 stealing. That mine is better because mine is a 25, but still, this is a 9. He ain't stealing anything.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Here now the 2-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball. So coming to the plate, Franchy Cordero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the...
1-1-1.
Base hit.
Oh, wow, what a stop. To first. Safe.
Jeez.
Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit. Into the box now, Rich Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Phelps ranging forward. Makes the play, 1 away.
Trying to get me a hit in this game.
Maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
It's time now for baseball.
Let's see who's going to pitch for Jefferson.
Jefferson gets the starting
it's
assignment
not bad.
for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
ERA is
good. This guy's had a
good.
solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers. Here's Tyler Austin now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Softly over toward the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. You want to talk about...
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Rich, prime time, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will...
I thought I was going to go over his head.
Ready for another chance. Domingo Pena, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up to first baseline.
What the? Why didn't he pick up the friggin' ball?
And that's through for a hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day.
Hey, he didn't play the ball at all. They ran right over it.
Digging in, Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's by him for strike 1.
The slowest friggin' slider ever.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
0-2 count, 2 outs. Come on, don't strike out DeJong. Hit the ball.
Popped him up. Anderson has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit.
At least he hit the ball.
Ready now for Baltimore. Clay Phelps is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances. Down the first baseline. Prime time takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Rich, prime time. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something now?
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Here's the 2-1 home. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true.
Curveball is dirty.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Bounce to first. Primetime is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Paul Jefferson earns win number 4 on the season. MLB The Show has coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopping roughly to the left. To his left, Escobedo. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
The swinging bunt.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't...
Coming to the plate again, Rich Primetime. And he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hidalgo on third. Reyes over at second. Mazzara at first. 1 gone. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High and deep to center field. Cordero ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more.
Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
He played the ball that time and then just ran over it.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. On the ground to third, Escobedo gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Curved in on me.
Into the box, Domingo Escobedo.
Third baseman, Domingo Escobedo.
The 0-1 delivery. Now,
1-1-1.
attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Now at the plate, Rich Primetime. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Zero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being...
It's like my power is gone.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Texas took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Paul Blackburn with his 4th win this season.
Chicago.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Chicago only won 2 out of the last 10. Wow, 22-4.
It's time for baseball on a Friday. Archie McGee will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And, guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
In the air out to left. Irvin moves over. Oh, and he whips
He missed it. He missed it.
Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days.
Get number 10. Get home run number 10, Odor.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Riddle waits on it. 2 down. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Busted. Ranging up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Gotta keep running just
ready
in case
now
they
for the White Sox. Romeo Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to first. Prime time comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have?
The Chi Sox.
Digging in for his second at bat, Rich Primetime, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to
so
second for 1.
Give me the 2 RBIs even though it was the error.
Play to get him out. So striding forward now, Danny Matthews. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2
Odor seems to never be playing in a position to stop the freaking ball when they hit it towards the hole.
150 ABs to 200
I don't know what he's doing. Is he standing on second base?
What type of season you're going to have.
Striding in, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, why the hell did I reach out for that ball?
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of... Now in the box, Chris Bostic. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And not not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D.
At the plate, Rich Primetime.
At least the team is picking up the slack. The Primetime is choking.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball.
Oh, come on. Fuck that. There's no way I was early on that fucking ball.
They have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Such bullshit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Alfred Mesoraco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Shit.
You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now at the plate, Danny Matthews, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-5 tonight's final. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Dermody wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jonah Watson wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt. Time for baseball now on the show as we get Michael Inoa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Zimmer's in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. And the changeup is way low that time.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Schaffer in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Got jammed.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Primetime. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 0-1 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Mazara rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go
over. Because he got a strong throwing arm doesn't mean anything if you don't throw it.
Knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. The 2nd for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Up next for Chicago, Tom Reyna. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Wow, that's bull. He ran right through me. How the fuck I did not tag him?
Rich Primetime, he came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1.
Oh, watch out, boy.
Get through into center field, a base hit.
It's almost your arm.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Irvin makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeJong. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Rangers 8 and the White. Now batting, Manuel Mejia. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just.
Both guys 11 hits aside.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bostic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Irvin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. Primetime shading to his right. And that retires the side. White Sox leave 1. Still way back. It's 9. Thomas Pack enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a deep.
I guess he ain't keeping anything anywhere.
Coming back.
The power is back.
And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home
Don't
run
tell
this
no one.
season.
He got a
and
shot
he's
in
not
the
done
locker
yet.
room.
He keeps this up. He's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Texas put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board.
11 runs.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. The Rangers aim to notch their 7th win. Jeff Hoskins will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
In now, Rich, prime time, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-2, here it is. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Oh, wow, that's what they think of a first baseman.
Striding in for his first at-bat, JT Riddle. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. This is on the ground over to first. Prime time has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for Texas, Rich, prime time. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Popped it up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Schaffer moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick. Ready for another shot now. Rich, prime time. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Into the box now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Towards second.
You got it. Round it.
To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Rich, prime time. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. they're running out of those pretty quick.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Prime time fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Bradley
7-1 the final today. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jeff.
I know, we didn't do anything in that game. Couldn't hit the side of a barn. Going back to LA.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Domingo Zarate,
damn,
a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the
record.
ball to start here. What do we need to know here,
2.81
This
ERA.
guy's had a solid year
wow.
up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the
He's
high-scoring games. But this
streak.
guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Up next for the Rangers, Rich. Prime time, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a night.
No doubt.
This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And now for the Angels, Cyrus House. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. This is flared out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Pressing the button.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started.
Ready to take his hacks again. Rich. Prime time as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Prime time. Originally from New York State, he was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
So he gets him swinging. Rich. Prime time will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the 0-1. This is line to left.
So he didn't even
Jankowski is
he was backed up a few steps.
To put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Okay, so give him the intentional pass.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Jankowski racing back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the going.
Close, but no smoking.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Toward the hole. Primetime is right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So a big moment in the ball game here. Rich Primetime, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Come on,
round third. House takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
I must have sat out the second game.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the
4 games.
Blake Snell gets the call for game 1 of the series.
5. ERA still in the 7.
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts,
comes around to Snell, and like, oh, man,
1.50.
allow this guy to pitch.
Base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Rich Primetime.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Line drive to left. Irvin has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Manuel Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base.
Yep.
Now to the plate, Tom Reyna. He drew a walk his first time up.
I think he closed his eyes and swung at that ball.
Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away.
Ooh, that's a burner.
Here's the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Reyna is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Rich Primetime. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. He's set, and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyna is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Tom Reyna. A couple of walks for him thus far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Mazara is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, John Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
4-0 the score tonight. Texas led this game from the... It's time now for baseball. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And 1 gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago.
So striding in, Manuel Mejia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Ball to second, this could be 2. There's
Man,
one.
they threw 50 pitches already and it's only the 3rd? What the hell?
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double.
Digging in now, Rich Primetime comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Reyna going back And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season, and is now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
And next to the plate will be JT Little. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball.
I would say that it got away a long time ago.
Here feels absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
All the shitty pitching we have is playing in this game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich Primetime.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line.
At that ball,
this'll
boy.
be foul.
Get hit in the face out there.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Get a chance to do it. Strike out.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Rougned Odor.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Oh, that one got a chance. That's number 10.
The wall. Gone. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
Now it needs DeYoung to go out there and hit a home run.
Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball.
I done got all underneath that friggin' ball.
As a former
It's
offensive
ridiculous.
player, I absolutely love it. Kudos
That was
to
a
both
moonshot.
lineups for doing
Ball
absolute
took
damage
forever.
today. One of the most fun ones.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win
We lose
games
by
on the
1.
road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. MLB The Show.
Hopefully that's the only game Chicago wins.
Juan Ornelas,
Hopefully.
the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running.
The runner
How the hell did the pitcher
crosses
stop
plate,
running?
And they've taken a 1-0 lead.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to
That pitcher is such a douchebag. Why did they keep running to the bag?
Really good pitch. and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's
Can't
smiling.
depend on these damn pitches to cover the bag.
He's
gonna stop running.
Single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Zimmer's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the...
At the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pitching and went home in this game.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Well, actually, they were at home already. They just
and the first pitch
decided not to show up.
It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Curveball. That's the one thing they did say. All other players suck at fucking home.
To the plate,
they do better on the road.
He was sat down on
they
strikes
sure
in his
win
last
a fucking game at home.
A double play ball to second. 4. Odor has it onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Striding in once again, Rich Primetime. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Dirty.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on a 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Roger Gaucho earns it. MLB The Show had Paul Jefferson gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate.
Why do I keep hitting the fucking balls up in the air, man?
And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Rich Primetime. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going.
Chicago done got scored 7 fucking runs already. Even their pitchers suck at fucking home.
I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6.
That shit is ridiculous. This motherfucker gave up 7 runs already in 4 innings.
Him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Team went from winning fucking 5 games in a row to playing like a bunch of shitheads.
So far in this one. Softly to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Rich Primetime, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. To Shields at second. Reyes is over at first with 1 away. changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Now I'm early on every fucking swing.
Payoff pitch one more time. Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So to the plate is the White Sox D. Romeo Gallo. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Well on the ground to first.
Yo, what the fuck?
His way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a
like I moved forward to fucking play the ball and he just ran over it. Like what the hell?
Now at the plate, Danny Matthews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got down the first baseline. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Short, hit hard, reined in. And that will conclude matters here.
Get it right to the shortstop.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Romeo Gallo. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Romeo Gallo.
Hit toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping in, Rich Primetime. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now 0-2. He's going to take the fucking strikeout, or he might hit into a goddamn double play.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
He did. Oh no,
and that is into right
I'm
field.
not going to go. I'm going to go. Go back. Go back.
The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Willie Calhoun goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Chicago White Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Marty Royer earned his 5th win of the year. Paul Jefferson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to
3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 errors, 3 bases lost, 4 strikeouts.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
I wish I could fire all these fucking pitchers. Just when you think Jefferson got his shit together, he went, and, well, I guess we're playing at home. So I guess when we play at home, not to look forward to winning any games because they fucking all suck, including myself. For some reason, Chicago bought their A game today, man. They brought all their good pitchers with them because when we played them at home, they stank. I guess they suck at home, did good on the road. We suck at home, do good on the road. So I guess that's how the shitty teams play. But if you guys enjoy the stream, thank you for watching. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. H24, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in another stream. Peace. Good night.